Greetings and good day, all you beautiful people out there, and welcome to our home. Here, we're going to be practicing sustainability as we build a straw bale home. We're going to make a decent-sized goat ranch as well as a small agricultural side. So why don't you come along with me, and I'm going to show you a little bit about what we've done. So when we first moved out here, we really wanted to just get going on our tiny home and get that all set up. But as soon as we got here, we started dealing with the permits, looking at the costs and the time it's going to take to build that tiny home. We realized we're going to need a temporary living situation. We also realized we would rather get going on our farm and our ranch before worrying about the home. So what we did was first we got a travel trailer, and then we hooked up solar panels, a water tower, and a septic system. To start with, here is our solar system setup. We did 3 100-watt solar panels, a 200 amp hour battery bank, as well as a 3,000-watt inverter. This whole setup cost just under $1,000, and that is including my nice little tool shed here. And remember, hit subscribe. You can learn a whole lot more about the solar system. You can learn more about the water tower build, including how I've anchored these things. Because out here we do get a lot of wind, we had to anchor everything down. This uses simple J-bolts, where the water tower over there, that actually uses a nice little rebar method that I discovered that was very low cost and highly effective. So next, let's go take a look at the water tower. This here is our water tower. When I designed this, my primary thought was I wanted to be able to get water into our RV without having to use a whole nother electric pump. So what I did here was I built a small water tower, just high enough that it could gravity feed the water into our RV. So the next problem we wind up running into is trying to get these barrels up onto the water tower so that they can, well, be up there. They're really, really freaking heavy. Anyhow, what we did is right here, this front part is taller because it swings down to make a nice ramp from the truck bed up onto here. Now, they're still heavy. You can't slide these barrels uphill by hand, so we installed just a little wedge. It allows us to bring the rope down, tie it around a barrel, and just slide it right up with ease. It works great. And as long as we built this water tower, we wanted a way for our cats to be able to get in and out of the trailer as they choose, be safe from predators both coming in, and they can get away from predators themselves. So as you see, I built a nice little cat box here with a little ramp there that goes up into the trailer so they can come and go as they please, but other things cannot. Next up would be our septic system, but as you can see, the septic system is mostly underground. So instead, I'm going to later on be doing a video that will tell you a bit about how we put in our septic system, how a septic system works, and a few ways that you could personally build just your own simple, easy septic system. So remember, hit that little subscribe button down there, and I'm going to take this moment just to show you a few of the other projects we got lined up that if you hit subscribe, you'll be able to keep an eye out for. First off, you may notice we had all the rocks left when we dug up our septic system. We got about 5 feet of soil and then a whole bunch of sandstone. We're going, we can use the sandstone. If you hit subscribe, one of the projects we're going to be doing is we're going to be using all this stone to build our own stone cheese cave for aging the cheese from our goat milk. Next off, come look over here. You're going to see a huge pile of pallets. Now remember, once again, you hit subscribe, you can keep an eye out so you can see how this goes up, because we have been here compiling some wire fencing, pallets, and more, and what you'll be able to see is us turning all these piles of pallets and that fencing, just a bunch of scrap material that we've acquired, into a nice sized goat pen. All right, last but definitely not least, our well. As everybody knows, a very vital component of any good farm and ranch is good, clean water supply. Now, as you can see, our well is just simply a steel pipe going into the ground. Well, this steel pipe runs 350 feet down with a 200-foot water level into the Coconino Water Reservoir. That reservoir in this well could allow us to pump hundreds, possibly over 1,000 gallons per minute if we just had the pump. So right now we're looking at getting a high volume, deep well pump that runs off solar panels. This pump requires 12 240-watt solar panels just to power it. So it's not cheap. And unfortunately, with the current quarantine status, well, we've ran out of income and we're starting to run out of funds. So this is where we ask you, please hit that link below and find our GoFundMe page. Just a few cents from each one of our viewers, and we can have the funds to put this well in and start pumping water to irrigate this land. So anyways, thank you for watching. Please remember, tune in anytime and hit that subscribe button so you can watch the progress and see how it comes along. Have a wonderful day.